Hi everybody.
Julie, tell her, Gillian. She's such a spoiled brat. Say hi to everybody. Uh-oh.
Cover the privates.
They cover the private parts. Gross. You say hi? Good day. Oh, here we go.
So today I wanted to talk about what inspired me. Some of the things that inspired me to be a makeup artist. And I remember one of my, besides watching my mom put on her makeup when I was like 7 years old, sitting on her bed, and then I would just stare at her and watch her get ready.
Gilly, go to bed.
So yeah, I would sit in my mom's bed and watch her watch her get ready and put on her moisturizer and her concealer and her mascara, and it's just like that's just one of the first things that my makeup memories that I remember. Fast forward to like 1996, 97. I was watching Oprah, and it was like about makeovers or something, and Kevin O'Quan was on. Kevin O'Quan. So one of my favorite all-time shows, from Oprah. And I think this is when his book first came out. So I ran to Barnes & Noble, I bought it, and see, copyright 1997. So I was a senior. I was 16. Hold on. I was a senior in high school. I was a senior in high school, and when I read this book, it's just like this is what I want to do. I just couldn't believe all the fun stuff you could do with makeup, and he gave you the basic techniques, the tools you needed. Aside from all the beautiful photographs that are in this picture, this is when I really decided this is what I want to do. So that was that year, and then I didn't do anything about it though. I went to college. I did media production, but I was like the beauty industry and photography and all that stuff. So when he did his second book, copyrighted. The first one is first edition, by the way. And the second one is also first edition, and it was made in 2000, so I was 19? Yeah, 19. Part 2, even more fun than the first one. Christina Ricci as a doll is like amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go to your local library and check it out, or buy it. If you want to do makeup, like if you're interested in doing makeup on other people and more than just a hobby, then I definitely would recommend you buy those 2 books because they will help inspire you and really get your creative juices going. Okay, so I finished school. I went to cosmetology. So this is 19. I was 19 then. I didn't do anything for the next 10 years. I didn't pursue any kind of makeup. I always liked it. I always had it in the back of my head that that's something I wanted to do. But I never actually got the guts to do it just because I just didn't think I could make it as an artist, you know? So finally I was 29, I was like, you know what, I'm almost 30, I'm gonna finally do what makes me happy, which is, you know, doing hair and makeup. And so I went to cosmetology. I graduated, and when I was in cosmetology school is when I really started practicing and building my makeup collection aside from the kit that you get at school. When I was doing makeup applications in school, I was rocking, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors on just normal people, and they would always say, hey, you should be a makeup artist for MAC. And I'm like, really? You think I could? And they're like, yeah, you should definitely consider that if you graduate. So then I graduated, and this stuck in the back of my head. So when I was done, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then this is when a new counter was opening. So I applied for it, and I didn't get a permanent position, but I started as a freelancer, and then, you know, I freelanced for a year for several counters. Finally, an opportunity came up, and I got it. Yeah, which was awesome. But anyways, a few years before that, I got this book, which is the NARS. It's really cool because it has let me show you my favorite. I like more dramatic books. You can tell by the way I do make. But on one side it has, you know, like a blank canvas, and on the other side it has a face that you can take the cellophane off, and it tells you exactly what colors are on there. So I got this book after when I was in cosmetology school, because I was doing a lot of sort of bridal trials and quinceañeras and things like that. So it's Ultimate Makeovers by Robert Jones, which gives you a lot of information about face shapes and just really amazing, beautiful photographs about, you know, for brides, and just inspirations and ideas that you can get for other people. When I got this one, it was cheap. I got it from Noble. I save all the receipts for all my stuff. I'm weird like that. It was on sale for $14.98, and I've learned a lot from all these books. So if you want to be a makeup artist, I think what you really need first of all is a passion for artistry, and not just makeup in general, but for making somebody look and feel like a totally different version of themselves. So I think that's why makeup is amazing and it's awesome, and that's why I always, when I'm feeling down or crappy, I always go into my makeup kit, and even if I'm just playing with the makeup on my own or on myself, it makes me feel good to know that I can let my whatever's inside my head out. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you have any comments about this